What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about mistakes that I see a lot of starting entrepreneurs making. And my name's Elliot Drake. If you're new to this channel, I talk a lot about social media marketing. I run a marketing agency called House of Influence, and I talk about a lot of just online business stuff. Everything that I share is just things that I'm picking up from my experience of running my own company, and then from mentors that speak into my life and give me advice. So let's jump into the video right now. So first off, I'm just going to be talking about just the issues that I see even in myself, and I see that it's really common, especially with like new entrepreneurs and younger entrepreneurs. And the one thing is shiny object syndrome. So people come into entrepreneurship and they have this bright idea and they get distracted by all the different things. So for instance, say you want to start a marketing agency and you start going down that path, you start watching YouTube videos, you even buy a course, you start doing a lot of different things to try to pursue that business that you had that idea for, and then you see an ad that's like, hey, drop shipping, buy my drop shipping course, you can make money quick. And then you switch to drop shipping, and then you find out you can't do that, so then you switch to all these different things. And so I see people doing that. I even find it myself where I have to take a step back and have to be like, okay, what is my goal and what is my overall objective on what I want to achieve. And for me, it's I want to change the educational system, and I want to build a personal brand that helps people and gives me a stage to impact lives. And one of my ways of doing that is by building a marketing agency, because I'm 19, didn't go to college, yet I'm running an agency and I'm able to land clients paying me a certain amount of money just because of the value that I drive, which a lot of people think is crazy, but it's so doable. And I think that the actionable steps, this is just kind of like an off-the-cuff video, and I think the thing is like you need to focus on what is the what do you want to achieve, what am I about, what is my mission, and what skills do I have to serve a specific niche and a certain person, and then figure out what those are. Be able to mark down to the T who your ideal customer is, and figure out what are those pain points and solutions that I bring to them, and then focus on trying to land clients and get a proof of concept. Some people will get a bright idea of okay, I'm gonna do this and this is how it's gonna happen, and they get sidetracked because they think they need all these different things to be able to get started. They think they need to right away start running Facebook ads. They think right away they need to get all this different marketing software. They need to have the fancy logos and fancy websites. None of that is the case. You can go and start landing clients just from your idea. You don't need a website. Whenever House of Influence started, we had already landed clients before we ever had a website. Our website sucks. Our website's just a way to be able to send people to a strategy assessment. It's not even a big thing, and then we incorporate Facebook ads and things later. Our agency is all off of word of mouth, because we went out there, landed some clients, got them good results, which proved our concept and what we're trying to do, and then the word of mouth effect, and now clients are coming to us. And so since we have that proof of concept, it would make sense for us to say, okay, we have a proven model from a market of people who need this desired service, so let's start running some Facebook ads, because we have the ability to scale, and we have the ability to bring more people on and do more things. That would make sense. But if you're just starting out, and most of my audience is people who are looking to start a social media marketing agency, and you find out, your first steps is to find out what that niche is and who you want to serve, and then from there go up to businesses, be cold calling, be trying to land strategy assessments to try to get that proof of concept. Try to land a couple clients for a couple months, and if you can land 3 clients at your certain offer, I consider that a proof of concept, and then it makes sense to go and add all of these different things. I think people think that a personal brand is huge, to, selling online educational platforms and, adding credibility, but people get stuck there. Like it's not a necessary piece to be able to start landing clients. Like, one of the people that I learn from all the time is Sam Ovens. I'm going through his accelerator course, and I'm going through it after I've already started my agency. I had the experience from Blitz Metrics, which I learned from them. They gave me the skills to be able to come and start my agency and offer value. But I niched down and found a market that makes sense to the value that I can add. Got that proof of concept, and so now I'm just learning from other people, finding different ways to be able to scale. And he's one of the people who's like opened my mind to some of these concepts. It's like, anybody can go and start a business. Just go and get a proof of concept, and don't get hung up with the small things. Focus on what's important, and what's important is landing clients and doing the things that get you paid. So, building your website, that doesn't get paid. Throw one up quickly. It doesn't have to be shiny. Focusing on, I need to build all these different social media accounts for my company, and I need to post all this value. And I need to start uploading on YouTube, and I need to start, I need to build a winning funnel. Like, those are all things that sidetrack you from what the real goal and what the real mission is, and that's finding a niche and someone that you can serve, prospecting and reaching out to them, trying to land strategy calls, and landing those clients and fulfilling the work, right? Once you have, like I said, once you have a proof of concept, then you can add all the other things. So, essentially this is just a video because this was on my mind, and I think it is something that's, good to talk about for my audience, because a lot of my audience is younger and, they want to start a business, and this is just something to look out for is, figure out what you want to do and stick to that, because it's going to take hard work and it's going to be super easy. Like I even fall victim to it all the time, but I have to bring my mind back and realize, my end goal is to help change the educational system, and the value that I bring is through helping people with their marketing strategy, helping them how to start an online business, which is what I'm doing right now, offering free value as a way of educational from my lens and my paradigm of the world, and build a marketing agency to help businesses and personal brands monetize and scale. And that is the value that I am focusing on. And so I have that proof of concept. Now it would make sense for me to start a marketing funnel and try to get crazy like webinars and stuff like that, because I have that proof of concept. But if you're just starting out, you have an idea, figure out who that person is and where the solution, like what is that person that your value can be exchanged for money and turned into a client, and then focus on getting really good at that service or whatever that product is, and then focus on landing clients. Don't focus on all the flashy stuff. Don't get sidetracked. Just have tunnel vision on what your goal is and what you're trying to achieve, and then execute on that, because that's how you're going to see results. If you don't, you're just going to chase yourself. You're just going to chase yourself in a wheel. Like I'm just speaking from experience, because I tried to do a whole backtrack like a year ago. I was like, I need to make money online. I was working for Blitz. I was like, okay, I want to start a drop shipping store too. So I was doing that. It was taken away from, gaining knowledge and what really my skill set is, and getting better at that craft. And so I would just chase myself in a wheel. And I think you guys are going to do the same. So essentially, message of this video, like I said, is just, have tunnel vision. Don't get sidetracked with all these different things. Don't get sidetracked from, I need to build this crazy funnel. I need to run Facebook ads because I'm not landing clients. No. If you have a service and a valuable product that, people want, go and find that proof of concept by reaching out to people and seeing what their reactions to. If you reach out to a bunch of people and they say no and no and no, and you can't land clients, then there's probably an issue with your service. You need to go back and restructure it, and maybe that's not the right offer for that specific niche, right? And so then, go back to square one, try it again. Then if you can land some clients organically, then you have a proof of concept. Then it makes sense to go and scale to Facebook ads and a funnel and all the above. So that's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you think below. Like I said, this was just a a thought that came to my mind. So I hope you have a fantastic day. Make sure to hit the notifications button, and so you can see whenever I post. I post at least twice a week, and hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to grow this channel, trying to change the educational system. And remember, it doesn't matter where you come from, it only matters where you're going. It's been Elliot Drake. I'll see you later.